Well, hello folks. Um, this video is because a couple of people have asked me, family and friends, am I still going to Cambodia? You're on a bit of a tilt, aren't you? That's because you're on the back of my car. Now there's three reasons I'm still going to Cambodia later this year, and I'd like to share them with you. Um, First, it's going to take you to one of my favourite places where I go think and just contemplate my navel, that sort of thing. And it's here, uh, where I'm currently living, or not far from where I'm living. But unfortunately, there's some building work up here, so I can't get over there. So you'll have to make do with this. So let's get to it. Cambodia, unless you've been living under a rock for the last few weeks or so, um, you'll know that Thailand and Cambodia have gone into conflict with each other. And I'm not getting into the whys and wherefores because, you know, um, I'm a foreigner to their countries, and so I'm not going to give an opinion on that. Other people will. Fine, that's up to them, but I'm not doing it. Plus, I don't know enough about it, to be honest. Anyway, so I've looked at it, and even when they were really going hammer and tongs a week or so ago, I come to the conclusion that no, I'm still going to Cambodia. I'm still going to do what I can to make that my home base. And here's the three reasons. They're probably not your reasons, but they're mine. So, number one, do you remember a film called No Country for Old Men? Well, this is the UK now. Um, Forget the film, just the title. Um, you, I never thought this would happen, but when you get to a certain age here, you can become invisible. You can become very disrespected. You can become just an add-on, and also ran. And I don't enjoy that because I know I've got plenty to give. I know plenty to share and share my experience, but share times with other people. I've got plenty of that to give. So, and the UK just doesn't have that. It's very disrespectful now to our seniors in most places. And you might not think so, but everything I'm saying here is an opinion. And like backside, everybody's got one. So that's the first reason. Second reason, financially. I just checked a room I used to live in a while ago. Now I'm talking about a room with just a bed in it, no toilet, no washing facilities, no fridge, no nothing. I had to put my own TV in there, share everything with everyone. That's now £750 a week. Put that into dollars, that's probably about $900, if not more, for a room. The rest of the house isn't yours. I mean, it's literally, you go in, you've got the bed, you've got about this much space, a cupboard, and that's it. That's insane. And that's just about everywhere now. So that's the second reason. Financially, if you've done well, uber well, yeah, you can retire in the UK. Me, if I retire, I'm basically going to be sleeping in a ditch. So that's the other one. So I have to find somewhere else. And for me, currently, it's Cambodia. And number three is the cultural and safety factor. When all the places I've visited in Asia, I've always felt safe. Never felt threatened, not once. In fact, quite shocked by how wonderful it is. I give a story about my first trip to Thailand. Some people had a phone and a tablet, local Thais, and they just walked off to get some food. And I was looking at it like, whoa, you can't leave your stuff there, it'll get nicked. No. I'm not saying there isn't, pickpockets and that sort of thing about, and there isn't some crime here and there. But generally, it's just not apparent. And yeah, so that's that. The safety factor, but also culturally. As I grew up, and I'm nearly at the end of the video, so if you stayed with me, bless you for it. And you know what to do. Let's get some reaches, see if I can get this channel moving. Yeah, so when I was young, I only found out probably about a decade ago. My family used to call me the odd duck because I never really fit in. And I've always been the same. It's just, I don't know, there's always something. I'm always looking for something, can't quite get it. Um, Over in Asia, I just started to get it. The way they are, how they act, um, the cultural differences just went straight inside. I was like, wow, yes, this. Now, I'm not saying I get it. I probably understand about this much of their culture and their way and how they behave and that sort of thing. And I'm trying. I'll be trying to learn. Sorry, but I don't think I'll ever get to know it all. But I just the countries that I've visited, go here, go there. Each one, I was just thinking, no, I sort of get this, and I like this, and this is the sort of thing that I can fit in. This is the sort of thing that I can make a life and maybe contribute. I hope I can. Um, so there's my three reasons. And yes, I've had to give that serious thought, obviously, because I've got a family. I don't want to get caught up in any nastiness, in a war or a conflict. Um, but I'm still going. So that's still later in the year. Probably another couple of videos between now and then just to tell you how things are going. But I'm going. Anyway, take it easy.